We're back. We're live. Harvard Effect in effect. Hello?
Can't you sit over here? The light is?
Yes, sir.
The second thing I called you about is to tell you lions don't have to roar. You're a lion. And center down, calm yourself. You've made a major step in the direction of where you want to go with your dream. And all of your energy that you're using now must be poured into the accomplishment of what you envision for yourself. And no one should be able to grab your attention and be able to dilute your energy and focus from what it is that you're doing. This is major, and it's going to call for everything in you to accomplish. Keep in mind the scripture that says, two scriptures that come up for me right now. When we're in pursuit of our dream, and you know, think it not strange that you face the fiery furnaces of this world. You will, not you might, you will have tribulations, which means we're going to have distractions. But the second thing that it says, I'll keep thee in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. But the thing that you say that's so important now, that most people never achieve their goals and dreams because they become victims of distractions. They become distracted. And distractions, they take energy.
And while we were distracted, John took hold of your Facebook page and didn't know it for almost 6 months. And would only know because I put TQ in place, because I was focused. And you admitted yourself that you were so distracted that you didn't even know the percentages. But we still came back and we're a family. And after all that, I apologized. We moved on. And you loved me enough to put money in me to go to Harvard. And I apologize if I let you down. And I thank you for this, because lions don't have to roar. But I am not a lion. My dad is. And when you were my age, you used to roar. You know I'm bipolar, Dad. You know I'm bipolar. You know the odds. You know the odds I've been up against. I've been sleeping on my mama's floor for 5 years pursuing my dream. John couldn't even thank me. Or congratulate me or check out my book. But it didn't matter about that. I just didn't want him to steal my ideas. But here's the thing, though, Dad. This is what I found out. While I'm hustling and doing all of this, you know, I'm also dealing with financial issues where, because I have been irresponsible with my funds, because I haven't really maximized my ideas, because you told me, what age did you tell me to write a book, Dad? What age?
Very young, but let me, Dallas, calm down. Here's what I'm saying to you. That the energy that you put is just uncalled.
The energy that I'm putting into Harvard Effect is uncalled for? Or I'm doing something good?
The energy that you're putting into the conversation about John is uncalled for.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to talk about John. I apologize. I know you didn't call about that, but the Harvard Effect and everything, and that's good. And you are proud of me for pushing my book, and you did support me, and I just want to thank you, Dad. But I made the mistake, and I just wanted to thank you, and I thought that you thought that I did something wrong. I'm going to be focused 100% on school.
I'm not all I'm focused on is I want you to know two things. One, what the dollars say. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that this offer everything in you. That when you start a new regard those things, and I can help you to do that, to accomplish that.
Right. Well, I thank you for that, Daddy.
Fill up the conversation that we had the other day, because I was asking you, and I wanted to finish the conversation because we did not, about, I remember I asked you, are you going to be doing it online or are you going to be on campus? You said, I'm going to be on campus. I want to be in the environment. Do you remember that conversation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we never did finish that conversation.
You're right about that.
So the reason that I called is because last night I spent 5.5 hours in the studio recording some stuff. I sent it to John. John sent it to Onik. And Onik and John, they called me and said, this is excellent, it's awesome. And so within 2 weeks, because of this promotion that John and Onik are doing, I'm going to receive some more money in 2 weeks. And so what I wanted to do is have money set aside to help out in terms of books, in terms of having, if you have some emergency needs, that you got $2,000 or $3,000 in the bank that you can have access to. I also want to follow up on what you said, that you help me get a credit card so I can not only use the credit card if I need it, but I would be able to put money in your account. This contact that John has brought to the table on it, this is going to generate a lot of non-performance income. So my goal is, I don't want you to drag it on the financial side. When Serena graduated from school, she does not have any overhead of paying off any student loans. Well, by the same token, I'm not going to have you stressed out trying to do lesson plans and to going to classes and then have college breathing down your neck about when are you going to pay. The goal is to generate enough income so that as you need the money, because of what I'm doing with Onik and John Tellerico, that I will have the money paid, plus the Restaurant Institute, because of the event that I'm doing. And I wanted to ask you, I don't know what your schedule is like, January 27th, but I wanted you and Ona and Serena and I, there's a KBWX, I'm not sure, call it radio station, is promoting me in the Oakland area. And so I wanted you, Serena, sell a book, you with your book, The Harvard Event, and Ona with her book.
She's got Discover's the Greatest You Ever and Affirmicize. She got a new one too.
Right, so that's what I want the four of us.
Well, Dad, I have some bad news, Dad. You're gonna have to live stream me in from Harvard, because in order for me to be serious about this, you're right. I can't be focusing on anything but getting the task done. So I've got the syllabus. I'm reading the assignments and doing the work before I get there, because 50% of the grade, Dad, is contributing to the blog. They work in groups of 8. You see, and if I could get all the reading assignments done, because they tell you when you're going to read it and what's the topic's about and what you have to do, the more I can get done and stop distracted. And now that I know that I don't have to worry about it, because I still don't have enough money for the rest of my classes, and I spent everything on that. I got my plane ticket. I'm sorry.
John Leslie, slow down.
I'm sorry.
How much more are you going to need?
I need another $7,000 before January 3rd. I leave to go to Harvard On January 3rd. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that yet, babe. I bought my ticket yesterday. I had to get my ticket because I can't be distracted. I can't say, oh no, now my dad gave me the money for Harvard, so now I'm about to go launch my career. I'm not going to do that. I didn't spend any of the money that you gave me on anything else besides school because I'm so honored that you believe in me, Dad. I'm sorry. This means so much to me for you to have this conversation because I love you. And every time that it's time, every time I need you, whether I was hospitalized, whether I was bipolar, whether I wasn't listening to you, you had my back. So don't nobody tell me that you're not the best dad on the planet because you're there when it counts. Thank you, Daddy. I need $7,000 by the 3rd, though. I'm sorry. I gotta get to Harvard, and I won't do nothing else. I won't post nothing about John. I won't do nothing else. I just didn't want him to steal my idea because I told him a great idea, but I can't be with you on the 27th. I can live stream me in from your Facebook.
Please
But
calm down. Please,
okay.
you cause my blood pressure to go up, and that's unhealthy for me. Please calm down.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
How many hours of sleep have you got, John Wesley?
To be honest with you, Dad, I'm bipolar. I haven't slept at all. I'm so scared that I'll fail. I'm so scared that I'm not good enough. I'm so scared, Dad. These guys are at Harvard. And I'm so scared that I don't have enough money or enough smarts or that I'm too busy trying to be somebody instead of trying to do the smart thing. And I need you, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm scared.
Don't put it down, Wesley. Where's Tasha?
She's right here with me. She's filming me right now. I don't want to lie to people about what it takes to be successful. I worked hard for this, Daddy. And I still wouldn't make it if I didn't have a dad.
John Wesley, hold it just a minute. Put Tasha on the phone, please.
Okay.
John Wesley,
Yes.
what I tell you to do. Hello?
Hi.
Tasha?
How are you, sir?
I'm disturbed, Tasha.
Okay.
Well, where he is. And I need your assistance, please.
Okay.
Number one, I want you to calm him. Just listens to you. I'm going to give him $7,000, so tell him I'll get it before January 3rd.
Daddy, we almost broke up today. Because she too scared to tell me how much money she got in the bank because she think I'm irresponsible with money. But tell her I work hard for my money, Dad. Tell her how hard I work. She told me she had 5,000 in her account and she really had 10 again and I was gonna leave her today, Dad. Because I don't want to be lied to anymore.
Now, Tasha,
Yes.
this is not John Wesley. This is the disease talking. This is the sickness talking. That's ignited by fear. So, as I was saying, I'm going to get the money for him to go. So he won't need anything from you. That's number one. Number two is that he needs to get rest. He needs to get sleep. The third thing is that whatever help and assistance that I can help you out, you have my phone number. I believe in you. I believe that you're good for him. And when he's rested and not driven by fear, that saying is be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. Okay? And so, he and Donald Trump have done that. So the thing is, because what I spent this to you last night, it will produce over $150,000 in less than 2 weeks. So it won't be a problem at all of helping him, not only with the $7,000, but I'm going to give him enough money for his book and for the other things that he's going to need while he's there. What I do need is you to be the facilitator, and I will, because you're going to be helping him, I will be able to reach you when he's in class or what have you. But you can help him do the things that he needs to do so he can be focused 150% on his books. And you'll see that whatever needs to be paid and taken care of, I'll send the money to you. And you'll see that those things are handled. He knows that you got his back. And he will just focus 150% on his books. And that way, I know John Wesley. When I had him in private school, when he focuses his mind, he's a straight A student. When he gets his mind focused, there's nothing he can't do. And so with proper rest, eating properly, and exercise, he will do extremely well. I would not give him 7,000 hours, well now 14,000 hours, if I did not know that he has the capacity to master it. He's going to do extremely well. So I want to say, I don't know if this is your first experience with him cycling. He's cycling now. And he's claiming bipolar. That's a condition that he experiences from time to time when he does not get his rest. But he's not bipolar. He has greatness in him. And he manifests that greatness when he's fully rested, not distracted, not drained, and has not been pushed off the deep end because of the stress that he's facing. Whenever you take on a new encounter, there's always, I've experienced that and I understand that. Last night, I could not sleep because of the pain that I've experienced. My scapula area, where the cancer is, and the doctors said, we've done all we can do. And telling you, so they've been giving me, they said if it's done as much as it can do, and the cancer's resistant, it's not working. He said they don't have the capacity to stop the progression of it. So they determine the prognosis. I mean, the diagnosis. God determines the prognosis. So there are other things that I can do and that I will do. They're saying 1 year from now, I'm going to see the progression of it. I'm not believing that. I'm not accepting that. And I'm not sitting back, biting my fingers, hoping this does not happen. I'm a person believing in saying that life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. So I have a game plan, a cancer battle plan.
Absolutely. We beat it once, we'll beat it again.
Yes, absolutely. For the past 20 years. We go against John Wesley. I'm so proud of him. And he inspires me. I love and admire his drive and determination. So that's why the first thing that I'm going to do, the money that I have coming in before January 3rd, is get him a minimum of $9,000 to $10,000. So we'll get it to you because I know that you're going to do the right thing with it and that you will pay the bills that he needs to be paid in Harvard and help him get his books because he needs your help and support so that way you'll be 150% focused on taking care of the books and the lessons. The other thing is whenever where you guys are staying now, if you experience any financial challenges, let me know because I will help out there as well. Because the two of you are just like both you. You're my daughter. And so I have an interest in you and I being stressed out. And I've been very blessed with this contract that is going to generate 6 figures every month.
Thank you so much. Just for you to even say that, I'm just like, wow, thank you.
Yes.
And you co-signed for us so we could get in here. If it wasn't for you and your brand and the fact that I busted my behind to set up the Les Brown Institute so I could have this place, and even that wasn't enough, you had to sign your name for me. So you have been helping us. This whole thing is on your shoulders, and thank you, Daddy. I'm going to bed now.
Don Leslie?
Taja's been sick, Dad. She's been throwing up. She's been in the hospital. She's been coughing. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, Dad. You've been sick. Patrick's been sick. Calvin's been sick. It's been really tough, Dad.
But listen to me, John Leslie. The fact that you're going to sleep, I'll add another $2,000 on it.
Okay, I'm going. Listen to me snore, Daddy. I'm not lying here, too. Listen to me snore. I love you. Okay. All right.
I got you. I want you to know that. When it comes to money, I know how to make money. So, and I need you to go to a specialist, Taja. Let me know what it's going to take for you to have a specialist to find out why you feel like this and how much it's going to cost for the examination. Would you please?
Well, yes.
We might need to check the heater that we've been using, the fireplace. You know?
I just went to the doctor today. I'm sorry. I have these, when I get hot, I have like cough attacks, is what I call them. But basically I just have a virus and it's running its course. And when I cough, sometimes my coughs get so excessive that I throw up. Just because I have a sensitive gag reflex, she said. So when I start coughing and really get going, it, whatever I've eaten comes right back up. I know that may have been TMI, but it's getting better. It's not as bad. Like 3 to 4 times a day to like twice today. And so now it's staying down.